Okay, so I haven't shared something like fun at the beginning of class in a while, so I figured I would do that today since it's the last day of the week. I know I haven't done a song in a while either, and I am planning on recording probably a new song that I'm working on, so I'll share that on YouTube later. But I was gonna actually share something that was kind of just random and fun. But yes, I discovered that Yearbook bought a drone this year to take, for one, like socially distant pictures, but also not only that, just to get cool aerial shots. And also we want to start incorporating some video into like QR codes into the book and stuff. So I'm going to share with you a video that I recorded yesterday. It was actually of, hold on a second. It was actually of me jogging. I jog around the school, not slowly or not quickly, I mean, but I do I run about, I don't know, 2 to 3 miles almost every day. And so I wanted to do a test on, there's this feature on our drone that it'll track a subject. You like highlight the subject in the video on the remote controller, and it'll follow you, which is kind of cool. So I definitely want to incorporate that with like cross country, track, stuff like that if I can. Just different fun applications, but I'm not going to play the whole video, just because it is a little longer, but I figured I would share with you.
Concrete chairs of every day. The lunatic, the hypocrite are all lost in the fray. Can't see their lives are just like yours.
And the cool part is that like it avoids getting hit by stuff. So like I wanted to test it, so I like ran under these like trees and stuff. Anyway, so that was what I was doing during my lunch break yesterday, was testing the drone. So I just thought that was kind of, you know, like I said, I think it has a lot of cool applications. I realized that there were some settings that I didn't know about on there. Like apparently it has a distance. So there was a couple of times during the video I had to actually like stop because like it was like, you've reached your distance on tracking. So I need to see if I could figure out how to turn that off. But it's pretty cool. It is an Evo 2 drone, and it's pretty awesome. It's got like 8K video, 50 megapixels or something. So it's pretty awesome piece of equipment. So let me get back to where we were. Okay. So we are going to there is a podcast quiz for you to take. I'm actually making the podcast quiz due by Sunday night. So you won't have to do it during class. You could do it on your own time. So just make sure, and keep in mind too, guys, that like I haven't come across this issue, but don't like share any like images or anything. Just listen to it. It's not that long. But I'm gonna let you guys do that that's gonna be your homework over the weekend, is to take the podcast quiz. I haven't put it in the module yet, but I will. So it will be in the module probably actually during class sometime today. But what you guys are gonna do is you're going to be watching the Act 2 Scene 1 video and answering 12 embedded questions. So let me go ahead and switch to Canvas real quick. Hold on a second. Okay. So if you go to this week's module, And just a reminder too that the end of the grading period is this Friday. So any late work that you want to turn in, the deadline really to turn it in is Friday. That'll give me the weekend to grade it because grades will be uploaded on Monday. So again, I can't stress this enough. A lot of you are missing your brief writes, final drafts, rough drafts. That's going to have the biggest impact on your grade. And the best part is that it's only 10 sentences. And the other best part is you don't have to find evidence because the evidence is on the Padlet that we worked on together. So if you see it was in week 20. So the last assignment in there is Padlet. If you click on it, you can even look at the other classes. I don't care. It's not like it's supposed to be hidden or anything. But if you click on the Padlet, you have access to all these different quotes. You don't have to find your own quote. So again, just please make sure that you're utilizing the resources that we've done in class because, again, it's meant to help you and to make your lives easier. I just need you guys to get this finished, though. We have to get these brief writes done. So again, I feel like I've given you about 2 to 3 hours of class time to work on 10 sentences. I feel like that's more than enough. Some of you just need to get it done at this point. But make sure you do. And I know some of you have been asking about late work. I sent out a remind message because I'm getting lots of questions. I will get them updated by Monday. The thing I always tell people is if you are not wanting to have zeros, don't turn in late work and you won't have zeros. So I will replace them though. But again, if you're choosing not to get work turned in on time, then unfortunately, yeah, you kind of have to deal with having a zero for a little bit. So if you don't want it, just do it when we are working on it in class. And like I said, most of the time, if you work on it in class, you have usually more than enough time to get the work done. Okay, so let's get back to what we're doing today. So like I said, I'm going to be putting the quiz right after this Act 2, Scene 1 video questions assignment. So when you click on it, it's going to be a video of me reading, well, not me reading personally, but I'm going to be playing the video of Act 1 or Act 2, Scene 1, playing the audio, and then I'll be pausing to kind of explain what's happening so that way you have a better understanding of what's going on. So this is after Cassius has delivered the forged letters to Brutus. So he's given out those letters. And then again, Lucius is going to be finding them. So again, you're going to be just watching this video. It is going to take up the majority of, or I would say it's going to probably take the first half of class time. So it's 35 minutes. So we should be done about 9 o'clock. And then the rest of class time from 9 to 9:30, we are going to be working on late work. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to put you in breakout rooms during the video, and then I'm going to end the breakout rooms at 9 o'clock, and you should be done with this by that time. So I need to see that everybody's working on it. Again, it shows me on Insights if you're watching the video or not. So again, part of attendance is going to be, are you actually watching the video? So that's what we're going to be doing. So before you go ahead and start, before I put you in breakout rooms to watch the video, do you have any questions? Could be about anything. Could be about the assignment we're about to do. Could be about the drone video I showed you. It could be about late work, anything like that. So what are we working on then? If everybody could type it out in the chat so that way I know we're all listening. Okay, so in the chat, we are working on, thank you, Desi. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you, Camilla, Jesus, and Josh. Frank, what are we working on? Julius, what are we working on? Keloni, what are we working on? That's fine, Ryan. As long as you know what you're working on, it's Act 2, Scene 1. Yeah, you got it. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and open up the breakout rooms. If you have any questions, obviously call me to the breakout rooms. If you're having any technical difficulties, call me over. But yeah, so that's what we're working on.